Today is Thanksgiving here in America. Most people have the day off. It is it's windy outside. There's not much fanfare when I start this live. It is Thanksgiving. The turkey is cooking as we talk, as we speak. I guess I'm here to drum up business. In the description, I don't know why people don't look in the description. I talk long and loud about the description, and I don't think anybody's looking in the description to see what is there. Because there is a link to a website where you can get AMC movie tickets at AMC theaters. Pretty good discounts. For like $8 off. And other benefits. They want you to have a good experience. And there are other benefits. Hello, Shoba, that's right. See, I remember some names. I really love it when messages come up. And I'm being ironic. I love you. So you've changed your Om. I know, we need to remember Om. 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 Mom is doing fine. She's going to be going in for a procedure pretty soon. Are those hungry hippos? There was a game that had little toys that looked like that. Good. We'll see how this turns out. We'll see if I can make a sale today. I need to copy and paste more links. Screaming Baboon told me to tell you Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. That's right. I think it's an American holiday. I don't think any other country celebrates Thanksgiving. Hello. Go Lou. Hey, Uncle. I'm being called Uncle. I guess we're going to spread some cheer today. 21 people are watching right now. I have an advice for increase your watching. Hi. Hi, bro. Good day. I have a scruffy beard right now because I was told I look good with my beard. What's your name? My name is Ed. People call me Eddie. Bring your beautiful wife to your stream. I wish I had a beautiful wife. Some people do have a beautiful wife. I guess when you're single, you see a lot of wedding rings. I'm getting so tired of wedding rings. Every time I see a girl I'm interested in, I see her wedding ring or an engagement ring. And it's almost like torture. Especially when you get to be as old as I am and you're still single. I know, it brings tears to my eyes. Same here. Wedding rings. You know what I hear someone talk about? All of the times they didn't get to have a relationship with somebody because they were married. I heard Cassandra Peterson was talking about that. She almost had a relationship with Paul McCartney, but she was married. Paul McCartney said, okay, bye. It's like all those times that I wonder about that. You know, how many missed opportunities do women have because she's married? There's so many opportunities that they could have had, but because they were married, it canceled out all those opportunities. And then there's a lot of cheating going on. You're 19, but loved married ones. Isn't that funny? We always want what we can't have. As soon as that ring goes on, that's when women start to notice you. I've heard about that happening. As soon as you have your wedding ring, that's when women suddenly notice you and want to have interactions with you. When you're single, they don't even see you. It's like the Lord of the Rings in reverse. Remember whenever Gollum put on the ring, or whenever Bilbo put on the ring, he would become invisible? It's the opposite with wedding rings. Women suddenly see you when you have a wedding ring and you're wearing it. There's something about you, I guess your confidence goes up or something. Some kind of a signal goes out there when you are married and you have a wife. Well, of course, that's what happens. Truth. I am speaking the truth here. Or when you start to, when women see you with a girl, that's when suddenly you become the opposite of invisible. You become the opposite of invisible when you have a girlfriend and you're trying to stay loyal to her. Eddie, you need to take charge. I know, taking charge. But what does that mean? Like in America, women decide when things happen. Women decide whether there's going to even be a relationship. Men don't really have a say in the matter. But then again, I can cry. I can I can air out my broken heart. Show it put it on display. I think he wants to discharge like me. Yeah, I did. I think that's what it is. It's frustrating. It's such a simple thing. Have more singles dances. I like prearranged marriages. I think that's what they call them. They say, guess what? But then again, you might not be happy with who you're stuck with. You might not be happy who you're with. But then again, you might be. She might not be happy that you're the one she's stuck with. I guess I don't understand the whole concept. I understand, if you have a kid, you should stay together and raise that kid. You should grow, your love should grow together. But then again, I like my independence. I think you need to be balanced in that way. You need to spend time with your significant other, but then you need to go away and be away from your significant other so that you can hold on to who you are. You should never lose who you are. Hello, Allie. Welcome. I probably do need glasses. I used to think I was nearsighted, but now I have to do this to see clearly. But they say that happens with age. I don't accept it. I guess I have to eventually. You spend a lot more time being old, I've noticed. than you do being young. Because you're only young until you're 50. And then old starts to happen. That incurable disease that I call old. You begin getting old at around 50. 40, you start showing little signs, like the gray hair. Your metabolism slows down sometimes. I got 3 likes. How about that? This is going to become something. People keep telling me I'm going to be famous one day. I think I do well as long as I have someone to talk with. It can't all be me. My last live got like 129 views, which is good. I notice when I do the family shows, I do better in the ratings. Because when I do the adult shows, I get like double digits. When I do the family shows, I get the triple digits. And hopefully it'll grow from there, because I don't see myself doing anything else. Because I really don't have the drive and the energy to work 2 jobs, it seems. Seems like the average person works about 2 jobs just to put food on the table and to pay the rent. So they say the truth has a certain ring to it. Oh, it looks like the sun is coming out. I need to be out there. I don't think a lot of people know what depression is. They hear the word depression, but they don't know what it is. You don't even work. Oh, I do a lot of work. But the work I do doesn't pay anything. I work very hard, and I think I should be getting paid to do that hard work. Some people consider like the stay-at-home mom, being a mom is a job. Or being a single parent is a hard job. But you don't get paid. You don't get paid to do all that extra work. The work it takes to keep a clean home and to keep the cupboards filled with food and to keep the house clean, especially with kids. Because I've seen some bedrooms and kids don't worry too much about how clean their rooms are. It's almost like their parents have to say, hey, clean up your room before you can go out and play. When I was a kid, I kept my room clean. I think that's what it is. It's hard to define. It's hard to understand another person. Some people do get compensated for the work they do. Some people get overcompensated for the work they do. Like me, I think I'd be a good therapist. I'd like to pursue a career in therapy. Because it's very good, especially after work, to just sit and talk with someone. And when you sit and talk with someone, you can, a relationship can grow out of it. And I think we need that more. Because when you become detached, and I know it's easy to become detached, because a lot of times we want to step away from things, but then if we do it too much, the relatability starts to crumble. We need to have a relatability. It's hard to deal with people when you can't relate to them. But you can tell I spend a lot of time in my own head. Tommy Temper. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Right now we have 3 people. It's Thanksgiving Day. I'm taking a break from the preparations of Thanksgiving. The turkey seems to take the longest to cook. I think it's an hour for each pound. I think we got a 4 pound turkey. I'm glad to be. I'm glad that we're finally eating the turkey because the turkey takes up a lot of space in the freezer. You can't put a lot of real food in the freezer if it's crowded by a turkey. So now that we've eliminated the turkey, I can buy more actual food for actual meals. I'm not saying turkey isn't an actual meal. You already said that. You already said you love me. And I don't need to be told. I notice my family is like that. I seem to be the black sheep in that respect. My brother, my mother always, thank you for spending time with us. Well, yes, I am glad to do it. Some people get paid to do this. Some people get paid obscene amounts of money to 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 share time. You know, I've been seeing a lot of Jay Leno. Jay Leno gets paid a lot of money to do what he does, and he does stand up. He did the Tonight Show, I guess, before. I think he retired from the Tonight Show. I think if you have $1 million after taxes, you're doing pretty good. But some people have millions and millions, and they're still making money. I can't I have a Patreon. I have a lot of links that I get a commission for, and it's all set up, and I'm just trying to figure out why no one's going to those links and buying something. It's funny, I set up all these online businesses, but I'm not getting any uh, customer action. I think that's the way to say it. People buy online more than anything else. Super Chat. So Super Chat is another website. Super Chat. Then also there's Discord. I might have a Discord account, but I need to be trained how to use it. It's kind of confusing. It's not a simple format or a simple interface. YouTube is easier, or I wouldn't be talking to you right now. It's very easy to do a live at any time you want to. Super Chat is the YouTube. Oh, monetization. Okay. See how little I know? I'm out here doing this, and I need a mentor. If I could find a mentor or a group of people to help me get set up. See, when I was growing up in my 20s and 30s, they didn't have all this. People just spoke on the phone. If you were lucky, you got on TV. And this is the only way that I can get out there. Go to your control panel. Okay. Set up monetization. Don't you have to have a certain amount of views? I have enough subscribers, but I don't have enough views. And then again, I don't want to get committed because right now I'm not making any money. And it makes it hard to pay bills when you're not making any money. So I got to try to figure that out. Yeah, you need a lot of views. I mean, you have to have like 400,000 views. What's funny is people are telling me how they like my content, but I'm only getting like 129 views for each live I do. And I see other people who are getting a lot more. You have to make a certain amount of views or get a certain amount of views each month, and they pay you for those views. I get super chats every time I go live. It's super chats. I need to get on there because I know on my phone I can go into my it's called the Studio, YouTube Studio. 4,000, yeah, 4,000 views a month. Yes. And I'm not reaching anywhere near that. So, yeah, I got to find out what's funny is I think it's the algorithms. The algorithms are what kills everything. Because if you don't get a certain amount of views, you stop getting views. I've noticed that. I'll put out a short and I'll start getting like 300 views, and then all of a sudden it'll go into the graveyard. I call it the shorts graveyard. There's so many shorts that I've made. Dress as Santa with you. Then you'll get views. That's what I'll do next month. I think that's what I need to do is more thought, put more thought into this. Because when YouTube first started, I think it was in the early 2000s, all there were videos. Now there's videos, shorts, lives, and a community page. So you gotta kind of keep all those plates spinning. It used to be, yeah, that was the main focus of your channel, was making videos. Let me be your manager. I can help you grow. That's what I think I need. So I can focus more on my content. I can't focus a lot on my content because there's all this other stuff. I think this is the nuts and bolts of having a YouTube channel and maintaining it, because you have to keep putting out new content because people get tired of the older content. That's why I try to do a live to keep the next one better than the last one. And let me help you grow. Okay. There's a lot of people who I think are interested in helping me grow. I guess it's just going to take time. The more you go out there, the more people become aware of you. I've noticed. I'm getting subscribers every day. Every day I put out a short, somebody subscribes. Every time I do a live, someone subscribes. You know what? I need to surrender my ego, because my ego says, this is how it's going to happen. If you can dress as Santa, it will bring moms, dads, and kids. I got to go out and get a Santa costume. That costs money. Either go out and buy one or rent one. Get a beard. But then I'd be posing. I'd be posing as Santa. Then there might be some obligations there. I got to make Christmas wishes come true. I think that's what's contributing to my high blood pressure. Like I was saying, most people my age are coasting into retirement. Stream with StreamYard. Then you can invite guests on. StreamYard. See, there's so much that I'm not familiar with. Because YouTube was what I'm familiar with. And then I have a Facebook. I know you do. I know you love me. I think what I need is somebody to get on the phone with me or meet with me somewhere. So, okay, here's how you do this. Here's how you set this up. Because it's amazing. There's so many different online media out there. StreamYard. Eddie, why I can't see you. Yeah, that way. And I can probably see you. Because they had like the Brady Bunch. You know, there's different, a little square where each person is visible in each square. But then again, I don't have an up-to-date laptop. I keep thinking of all the reasons why I can't do what I want to do. And I think that's very bad. I can't do that because I don't have that. I can't do this because I don't have that. And in school, in the 80s, Yes, they had computers, but we didn't spend a lot of time on computers. Yeah, I have potential. That's right. You know what? Sometimes if you keep doing something, the opportunities come to you. Because maybe some opportunities. Maybe I'll start seeing physical people, you know, tangible. Not to say you're not tangible, but somebody I can hire at some point. Somebody who knows how to get online and do all these um, different streams and be on all these streams. Because right now it's like I'm struggling just doing this. And again, I think what it is I go too far back in time. Because they didn't even have personal computers when I was growing up in the 70s, and then even in the 80s. The 90s, when the personal computer first started to find their way into homes, or they called them PCs, and then we graduated to laptops. Before there were desktops, people had desktops, and I think there was only one computer in each home. Now it seems like each person has their own computer. Each person is able to get on and do all these. Because I noticed a lot of YouTubers aren't just on YouTube. They're on Snapchat. They're on WhatsApp and all this. A lot of pedophiles are being found out, because they're sending messages on WhatsApp, which is because they're getting, anyways, which is scary because you never know who's online and for what purpose, for what reason. That's why we got to watch our kids. There used to be parental settings. A parent can go in and restrict certain access. So anyways, that's the price I pay for having to think a lot. Again, I need to have my technology meet my potential, have a marriage between the two. Because right now it's like I'm not as educated as most people. And here I am. Yeah. I'm getting out there, so I'm doing something right. People are noticing my online presence. I wish I could marriage business with my online presence because I can't do this with no money. It's hard to do. I even have a link where you can donate to my PayPal. PayPal is really old school, but it's a secure way to donate. PayPal. I don't think anybody uses PayPal anymore. PayPal, if you didn't have PayPal, nobody would do business with you. If you were on eBay, if you were doing any kind of business online, they prefer you had PayPal. Now there's so many different ways to pay. I guess I need to learn how to relax. I haven't been able to relax for the past few years. Because I went from anyways, people who are depressed spend too much time on the past. I think that's what a Greek philosopher once said. If you're anxious, you spend too much time in the future. If you're depressed, you spend too much time in the past. But if you're healthy, you're living in the now. Oh, I think this chat has stopped. Everyone's there's a 0 up there now. I think this is just one of those days. Let me know if anybody is still chatting. Cherry Gold Dust. Sounds like a stripper name. You can watch me slowly go insane each time I do a stream. I guess I need to learn the art of online begging. When you go online and say, please donate to my cause so I can focus more on my content, I think everyone's leaving. It's only been 30 minutes. Yesterday I did pretty good, I think. Today I don't think I'm running into all these dead ends. Here's what I'll do. I'll start another live because I think the chat just died.